So now seeing Mick Fanning returning to the jersey after a couple of events off, missing West Oz, missing Rio. And now he'll compete against a good friend and his roommate in his beret at Namotu. Kai Otten, the goofy foot, looks to get things started. Frontside carve on the second move. Started with a wrapping cutback. Now it's starting to open up. Pulling into the barrel. Nice and casual approach and style. Pulls in one more time. He gets out of there clean with the spit behind him, and Kai will try to put pressure early on Fanning, but Fanning's got an answer now. Nice first carve for Mick. Starting to open up. A huge one off the lip. Casual off the bottom again. Big top turn wrap. Carves through the next section. Real clean in his decision making off the top with his carves. Kai also getting the barrel on his. Goofy versus regular. Best of friends. Aussie battle is already kicking off big time.
Yeah. Kai said, I'm going to take you down. Mick Fanning said, sorry, mate, not this time. But let's have a look at Kai's opening wave here. Just a nice cruisy start there. Just trying to get those rails set. Another beautiful check turn. Now it starts to hit that inside reef. Kai stalls. Nice tube right there. Didn't quite disappear. Now he fades off the bottom again. That secondary section and squeaks out the bottom. Perfect timing there from Kai Otten. A well-read wave. Let's have a look from the channel. This is going to look beautiful as Kai Otten sets this barrel up through the inside. Now you can see that wave starting to stand up. Kai Otten hits the brakes, pulls in nice and tight. And then bottom turns again into that next section. Perfect positioning right there. Sneaks out perfectly. Kai Otten's going to lock in a good score. But right behind him, Mick Fanning said, hang on a sec, buddy. I'll match your tube with some serious rail work. And that's exactly what Mick Fanning did. A critical turn right there from Mick Fanning. Straight into the next maneuver. This is Mick Fanning of old. We didn't see any of this yesterday. I tell you what, Mick Fanning out of the blocks, firing Joe. And I'll tell you what, betters that barrel with some serious rail work.
Kai Otten, first wave 6-9. Mick Fanning answers with an 8-1-7.
To requalify on his own merit. Says he doesn't want those wild cards.
Now watching Kai back up his opening score. Started with a 6-9. Layback slice right in the pocket. And that'll do it. Just one big turn. Wash-throughs that came through. Remember, Mick lost his board. Had to reset on the inside. That really made the difference with kind of trying to catch up to his rhythm against Kai last season. The Fiji Pro is on. Fanning now with priority. Looking for a 1.56 to take the lead here. A solid wave at cloud break, but a misread on his first turn. Incomplete to take the lead over.
Yeah, that was a...
Mick Lowe, a huge standout here at Fiji in the pass as we watch a big blowtail start for Kai. Right into a frontside wrap. And he's going to kick out before it shuts down on the inside, trying to protect a 2.83. Now he's got Mick Fanning answering. Solid bottom turn and a perfect carve to start off the top. Now just jamming it. Air drop on the landing on the finishing move for Mick Fanning, landing on his feet.
And it seems like the second one is the one. This is old school Mick Fanning right here, just carving off the top. Waiting for it to stand up again, and this is a critical turn here, snapping it tight in the pocket with that free fall drop, riding out of it and then deciding to ditch. So I'm giving it to him, Joe.
So we see another angle from the water here. Let's focus on the first turn.
Yeah, beautiful slashing maneuver, but this is, I reckon this is the best turn right here. Tight snap with that free fall drop. There was so much going on right there in the back of his mind. He's thinking about the read.
That was an event where you'd look for Taj to take over a lineup like that. Looking at numbers now. 7.93 for Fanning. Did that slice out the back, and now Kai is needing a 9.2. Otten now up. Nice slice in the pocket. Layback jam off the top. A deep bottom turn and forms out on the forehand hook. Now he's got a little section to pull in on. Makes it clean with the spit. Now drawing it back down into the pocket one more time. Multiple maneuvers for Kai Otten on a smaller wave, and he'll just ditch the fins real quick. Fun wave to watch, watching his decisions.
And Mick Fanning's been just schooling him on the second one. Let's have a look at this one here. Still a little bit of lump on that face of the wave. Kai Otten opens with a nice turn. He's trying to get that flow going. Now he opens up with a huge turn. Nice deep bottom turn again to set that next turn up. Hits the brakes, pulls in nice and tight. Clean little tube ride, and then finishes off with a beautiful swooping turn. Arms and everything involved with that. And then bangs it through the lip with a little bit of variety on the end. So Kai Otten, even though it was a mediocre style wave, he definitely lit that one up, and it's going to be a good score from him.
Seeing a nice jam off the top. A lot of variety out of Kai Otten. Beautiful flow. Was the wave big enough to get a solid score, Potts?
Well, you know, I think sometimes the judges have just got to reward good surfing. I mean, you know, okay, there's Mick Fanning's been on the better size waves, but you know, you couldn't have done any more on that wave, and I think there comes a point in time where
the two snaps that were pretty incredible. So I think the last 5 minutes is going to be very exciting.
And then obviously, you know, we've even been talking about, is there any heckling going on? Do you think it's quiet out there, or are there any kind of needles or jabs been thrown at each other?
Things I miss by not being on tour is seeing the level of surfing that these guys are doing. Every year it just seems to get better and better and better, and you know, it's absolutely mind-blowing, and I love watching it.
Another time, Joe.
Looking at this exchange, though, as we caught up with Mick Lowe, Kai got barreled again.
Yeah, Kai just pulling in there, using his priority. Obviously, Mick paddled for a wave and didn't quite get it. Gave Kai an opportunity to answer back, but this wave running away, just not cooperating. So Kai Otten.
Now let's check out the heat recap from round 2, heat number 5. Two great friends, roommates on the Motu, coming out swinging. We had Fanning open up with an 8.17 to start.
Yeah, just beautiful surfing from Mick Fanning. And this is what's got him all those wins and world titles, man. Just absolute finesse right there from him. Throw a bit of power, throw a bit of radicalness in, especially on this last turn right here. Going for broke, and that's what sets Mick Fanning apart. Just that commitment right there to finish that wave off. Posting a huge score, 7.93. Kai Otten was always going to be tough for him to beat Mick in these kind of conditions. I think if it was big and hollow and barreling, I think Kai would have had a better chance, but take nothing away from Kai. Surfing incredible. Nice and loose, showing some pizzazz, showing a bit of variety. Nice tube on the inside right there, and combos it up with a couple of beautiful turns. So I think wave selection at the moment's been the difference. Mick Fanning's nailed it. An 8.17 and a 7.93. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Kai with his back against the wall, Joe.
Such a fun wave to watch Kai Otten surf, just freestyling through a forehand opportunity at Cloudbreak with his size and these conditions. Gets to feature his long stretched out carve, a little jam off the top where he ditches the fins. He always looks like he's interested in every section, even when it's going off speed. He'll give you something. A 7.5 there, that's his best wave so far. Kai got it, turned it into a 6.9, but Mick answered with a better wave on the next opportunity. Now, with time running down, Kai's found himself a wave that is growing a little bit in front of him. Little layback slice in the hook. Needs something crazy to happen on the inside to turn this one around. Draws it off the top, carves through, and that'll be his final wave this year at the Fiji Pro with the jersey on. And Otten is handed a 25th result, and Mick quickly wins the rematch from last season here at the Fiji Pro and heads on to round 3.
It's all about payback, and I'm sure that was in the back of Mick's mind. Mick Fanning surfed incredible there, 2 solid waves. 4 waves in total that he caught, 2 of them were keepers.